My name is Alvin Major. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, working at KFC. I've been working there for approximately 3 years. From the inception, I was making $7.25, working at 3 stores, approximately 84 hours per week. And I wasn't making no overtime, no benefits. So an organizer come and explain to me all the advantages that these corporations been taking on us. So a set of workers came together and we make some arrangement and talk, and we decided that $15 would be a good a good amount for actually take care of ourselves and our family, living, food. And we also decided that we need a union to back us in case of the cost of living should go up. We need a union for fight for us. Actually, we are not part of the union. We are just a group of workers fighting for better payment and a union to back us. After the first strike, we keep moving on, and we start in New York City, and then it spread to a few other cities. And like up to like the third strike, we was almost like in 100 cities, and the last strike it was in 150 cities.
And this scene is being played out in as many as 150 other cities across the country.
Protesters who want a minimum wage of $15 an hour and the right to form a union. They've taken over the entire street of 87th Street. They had a permit to protest on the sides of the street. All of a sudden, they took over the entire street, and they have locked arms, and they are sitting on the ground right now, singing and chanting. Their message is they have a right to a living wage that does not leave them living in poverty.
And also, New York City, they raised the minimum wage from $7.25 to $9. But when we did need this raise a few years ago, they decided to give us the $9 3 years down the line, like $75 the first year, no, 75 cents the first year, then 75 cents the next year, and then 25 cents the third year. So right now we are at $8, and the 1st of January coming, it will go to $8.75, and then the 1st of the next year, then it will reach $9. The reason why they did this is because by the time we get $9, the cost of living would go up, and it would be just like if you've been getting the same $7.25. That's why we need the ability to get a union to back us, so that we must, when it reaches that, we must take it a little bit higher just so get up with cost of living. All this actually affecting the whole country is that we're fighting for a minimum wage. We're not just fighting for a fast food minimum wage, we're fighting for a minimum wage throughout the country. So if we get $15 minimum wage, it will affect all low-paid workers throughout the country. And we could already see the results from our works. We got approximately 2 cities, 2 states have already implemented $15 minimum wage. And many other states are already implement like $11 and $12 minimum wage.
You worried about the election?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I believe that we can win.
Anti-union struggle there, but Walmart was actually like fighting by themselves, and in our fight we have airport workers backing us. We even have the mayor of New York City. We've had the Hillary Clinton, who was like, I think, Secretary of State, and even the president was talking on our behalf.
You can see it in the fast food and domestic workers all across our country who ask for nothing more than a living wage and a fair shot.
All across the country right now, there's a national movement going on, made up of fast food workers, organizing to lift wages so they can provide for their families with pride and dignity. If I were looking for a good job that lets me build some security for my family, I'd join a union.
All this really, the repercussion that this actually have is like, I used to work at 3 stores, approximately 84 hours per week, and after the first strike, they cut me from 2 stores and they dropped my hours to 30. I was still lucky because some workers actually get fired. But the organization got lawyers for me, and we went to the Attorney General and we fight. and they had to implement a 40 hours weekly for me. So right now, if they make a schedule and they only put me for 10 hours, they gotta pay me 33 hours.
It's difficult to help the workers basically to not be scared to start fight. But even if it's difficult, the workers really, they really want to do it because there is so much struggle. They're living in the fast food industry. As a fast food worker before, I little bit know how to talk to them because I used to live the same struggle, and I know that the workers are really scared because I was scared. Like what happened with me, one of the biggest problems that I have in the store was disrespect. So mostly workers in New York City and all over the United States have the same problem of disrespect. So many managers disrespect them. The money is not the only thing that moves the worker. It's good, but the respect, it's something really strong that people really wanna have. When I feel that the union can help us to get respect, more money, and better job, we are really angry. So we go and we vote for the union. In the United States, we have some sort of laws that protect the workers. We have the right to organize for a union, but it's not enough. It's not good because the law sometimes is not everything. In the United States is like kind of too weak. That's why organizing and coming together is the big and the most effective arm that the workers have in the United States. We expect solidarity. We expect that they help us in this fight. Like fast food workers in the United States, even if they don't have the same problem in French, but it's still fast food worker, and we are on one boss all over the world. And I really encourage the fast food workers and this union in French to come together with fast food workers in the United States so we can demand and you know, ask the company to really sit down with us and create a better job for everyone. But you've been in the United States, right?
Yeah.
But you know.
No.
Yeah.
C'est une coopération qu'on a déjà engagée depuis un certain nombre de mois, depuis le mois de mai plus précisément, où la fédération a participé à une rencontre internationale à New York. Le but était de créer une coalition internationale pour la défense des salariés, de ces salariés qui ont toujours été les laissés pour compte un petit peu. Donc ce mouvement qui a démarré aux États-Unis, qui est une grande première là-bas, il fallait qu'on s'en saisisse parce que leur revendication est commune pratiquement à tous les pays. Même s'il y a des inégalités très très fortes, certains pays sont peut-être un peu mieux lotis entre guillemets comme le Danemark ou comme la Suisse, il n'en reste pas moins que dans la plupart des pays, ces multinationales comme McDo ou KFC ont une politique salariale très dure envers leurs salariés, ils font beaucoup de bénéfices au détriment des salariés.